Hi, on today's segment of Glow's Eatery, I have my grandson Ethan with me, and he is back by popular demand. On the last show, Ethan, you mentioned that you might like to do desserts. Is that right?
Yes.
And so we talked it over, and we came down with 2 chocolate desserts. And the first one is going to be a chocolate souffle cake. And we have really worked at this, right?
Yeah.
And so you're on the team of working with the egg yolks,
Yeah.
and I'm working on the egg whites. So why don't you tell the folks what you're going to be doing, and then I'll explain my half.
Okay.
So you're going to start in with...
I'll start beating the eggs. Make sure it's all mixed.
Might want to even raise the
Yeah.
speed a little bit. It'll make
Sure.
it thicker.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Good. Okay. Now,
I'll add some white sugar. Some brown sugar. Flour. And some vanilla.
okay, you
I'll
get
take
that.
over.
Yep, you get that mixed, and let me know when it's completely blended, and I'll add the chocolate and the melted butter. All right.
Okay.
In the meantime, it's good.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I'm going to start with the egg whites, and this is going to have to be nice and foamy.
I'm just getting the sides, making sure I get all the ingredients mixed in together.
Now for mine, I need to take and add some salt and cream of tartar.
Making sure not all of it is like wet, like,
Good,
Like
and get
water.
over here too.
oh yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, just making it a little more,
And in a
not
little
wet.
while, I'll come over and I'll add the chocolate.
Okay, sounds good.
Now gradually, I'm adding the sugar.
I'll lower mine down because mine is almost ready.
Okay. Good, it's blended well.
Yeah.
Now this is when I'm going to stop mine in a couple of minutes because you have to blend the chocolate.
Okay. Do you want to add the chocolate while I'm mixing it?
That's what... Okay, so that still has to be foaming a little bit more.
Yes.
But now, are you ready?
Yep.
This is cacao chocolate chips. And let me just show the folks what they look like before they're melted. They're wider and they're flatter than regular chocolate chips. You see that? So that's what we melted with 1.5 cups of unsalted butter.
I'll get it up one level.
So here we go.
And once you get all of it in, try to get all the sides, I'll put it up a couple levels.
Here, I've got all of it in. Okay, now you can blend it around the sides.
Yep.
Good. Looks good.
Gonna get lots of messy stuff when you do this.
Well, it's going to start to get very thick. You notice?
Yep.
Okay. What's going to loosen it up are the egg whites. Looks good. Oh, that's terrific. Now I'll
Thanks.
just give you some egg whites to loosen it up. Okay, so here comes some of the egg whites, and this should make it a little bit looser.
Okay.
Try that.
Okay.
And I'll keep stirring this and making it
And then after you,
firmer.
yeah, after you make it more firmer, you can add it into this.
Yup. Good. This really is a very easy mix.
It got very loose.
Yeah, sure. And if you do this alone, do the egg whites first, set them aside, and then do that. Now see, this is getting thick and rippled and shiny, so it's just about ready. Oh, good. That's good.
Let's not waste any because lots of it went on the sides of it. So,
I'm all ready.
okay, you can
I'll add it
them
in. So you can put that aside
Yep.
and just sort of like tap it
Yeah.
so we can get some of the, here, I'll just take it with my fingers. Good, good, good. And you can, that's okay. We'll put this here.
Let's put
lay
this in the middle.
Here. And now, see how we add the egg whites.
Okay.
And what Ethan is going to do now is prepare the springform pan. Show them what's inside.
I have some parchment paper inside. And so when we heat up the cake, it'll be easy to come out when I add this butter to the sides.
Good. This is it'll puff up when it's baked, and then it'll shrink a little bit, and you'll notice that, and I'll show you a sample later on, it'll look a little bit parched on the top. It'll look a little cracked, but you flip it over and you actually use the bottom side for the top.
Yeah.
So it really, it's a beautiful souffle cake. This particular cake is baked in a 350-degree oven for 35 minutes. And what Ethan and I noticed is when it's done, you can check it with a cake tester if you'd like, but when it's done, it's a little chocolatey in the middle, and that's fine. You leave it that way. It sort of has a fudgy, sort of like a fudge flavor to it.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. So,
After
here we go. I'll let you scrape it.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Good.
Get all of that on the sides.
This bowl is very light, by the way. It looks heavy, but it's a very, do you notice it's a very light bowl?
Yep.
That. And,
Does that look good?
yeah, it does. I just think maybe a little bit right here. Good, good. Now you want to smooth over the top. Okay, so you can either take a little spatula, okay, or there, you can take one of the spatulas and just blend it, smooth it over the
this
top.
one?
Sure. Good.
Let's make
Excellent.
Make it even on the top.
When it's even like that, when it bakes, it'll come out nice and smooth. Good. That looks good. Thank you. There we've got it. There we have our souffle cake. So I will take this off to the side and have it baked. And you will start preparing for the topping, which includes whipped cream and chocolate curls.
Yeah.
Okay? So you'll do that. I'll be right back.
So now we are finished making the cake, and now my grandmother is gonna come on with the cake after it's heated up. And now I'm gonna be making some whipped cream. So you need some heavy cream, 3 tablespoons of confectioner's sugar, one, and
Perfect.
okay, and now you need some xanthan gum, about a pinch or 2. So now I can start mixing this up. There's lots of bubbles going on, right?
That's the best part of the whole thing. You know, I love it. And that xanthan gum, that's the thing that thickens. It keeps it thick. It's a thickening agent, so that is perfect. And the confectioner's sugar gives it just the right flavor.
Okay.
That's good.
Too high. Wait till it gets a little harder to
Oh,
mix.
sure, take your time. I'm just showing the folks how that when the cake comes out, it looks a little cracked,
But
don't be discouraged.
yeah, you're gonna flip it over and it'll look less cracked. And it's better on the bottom. See how it's getting less liquidy? It's
Perfect.
like all those lines.
You can
going
even
on.
put it on the highest speed.
Yeah.
That's all right. It might spit around a little bit, but it's good. Now I'm going to just take this cake
And flip it over.
and flip it over. Flip it over and hope that the bottom comes out with the parchment paper. Yay! We did it.
And see how it came out smoothly with when I buttered the sides?
That's right. That's right. It really is smooth all around. And then, see when you take off the parchment paper?
Yeah.
Nice, smooth top. So
So mine is almost done. Just take like
great.
a couple more seconds probably.
Oh, that looks good. And Ethan is terrific at putting the whipped cream on the souffle cake. Oh, that's great. Great texture.
Let's just get a little more of the sides.
Perfect.
Lots of it.
If we were at home, we'd be
Licking
the beaters.
This will be messy.
Okay, that's good. Do you want to show them how to do the chocolate bars first?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can
go right ahead.
We will it's all messy with all the whipped cream, but we'll just take off the top of, or the sides of the chocolate bar and get some chocolate curls to add on top of the cake.
Looks good. Sure. Oops.
Yeah.
And it does break every so often, so you just go to another piece. But
Yeah.
these are terrific little curls, and the reason why Ethan is putting them on wax paper, because he can just take and flip the wax paper over onto the whipped cream base, but they really are adorable little chocolate curls.
Do you want to try twirl them like what we did, like what we tried one time? Like how we made like big chocolate curls?
Oh, what we did is we took the back of a tray, a bake tray, we flipped it over, we melted chocolate, and we spread the chocolate all over a bake tray, put it in the freezer for a couple of minutes, and then we took the back of a spatula like this, and we just, we scraped along the edge, and we made big chocolate curls.
Yep.
Yeah, that was great.
Think I'm almost done.
Yep, and you have some from the other day, so you probably have enough.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Good.
So let's just,
Now here's the cake, and here's the master chef when it comes to making whipped cream.
also making lots of messes.
Now, if you want, you can put it all on and then use your little spreader.
It's a little heavy.
Do you want me to hold it? Sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What?
You want to just take it out? Good.
I'll just go like this. This
Yeah,
bowl,
that's good.
even though this bowl is smaller than the other bowl we used to
Right.
make the cake, it's still heavier.
It is, you're right. It is a heavy bowl. I didn't realize that. That enough?
Yep.
I think that's enough. Good.
Now, just smooth it around. It's a little harder once you pour it in.
Mm-hmm. No, but you're good. I was telling the crew how you do everything manually, which is terrific. You know just how to spread it, and then you know how to even it around the edges. I saw how you did it the other day, and you really make everything look so nice. Great appearance. That, beautiful.
Just get it on every single side.
Mm-hmm.
Almost done.
Yeah, no, looks good.
So,
And
once
then
I,
right over here.
yeah, just getting the extra
And then
parts.
you can even it off like you usually do. You know how
Yeah.
to make the sides look nice.
And I'll, when I finish, I'll add the chocolate curls.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Looks good. I'll even put some of that back. Good.
Let's get some of the sides.
Mm-hmm. Go right ahead.
Good, got lots of it on me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, now, I guess I can add some chocolate curls.
Mmm. And you have a few other shapes over there in the other container you made. Some extra shavings. Looks terrific.
Yeah.
I'll get out some plates for you. So we'll have enough for the crew and you and me. Okay, how's that? Is that good?
Yep.
Okay, and here you can even wipe your hands off. It's messy, but it's fun, right?
Yep.
Okay, so now you do such a great job of cutting. I'm going to have you be the official cutter. Do you want to add any of these on? They're different shapes.
Do you want to?
Yeah, just a few, I think, in the middle. There. These are just little extra shavings that we had, but the curls are nice. That. Is it pretty good? Good?
Yep.
Okay. Let me see.
So,
If you need any help, let me know. Good, you're doing it. It's because the cardboard is slipping a little bit. Yep, you got it. Good.
and one more.
And one more. Good. Okay, so now you want to put them on the plate?
Sure.
Okay, why don't I? There, go ahead.
Let's get one. This one. I think I can use my hands now.
That's right, your hands are clean. There.
Well, kind of.
Oh my. Boy.
And
Wowee. It's as delicious as it looks. It really is, and I hope you'll try it. And also, just a little note, because this is around the Easter Passover holiday time, springtime. If you do decide to make this cake, there are 6 tablespoons of flour in it. You can always substitute that for cake meal, which is a Passover ingredient, and you can enjoy it just as well. So it's really for both holidays or any time of the year.
yes.
And we have tried many of these, right? We've had many, and I look forward to trying this one as well. Okay, so now we're going to clean up, have our crew try this cake, and then we've got another chocolate surprise for you coming up. We're back with another dessert. This is our coconut macaroons, and they have a special chocolate dipping. So we will show you our coconut macaroons, chocolate dipped. And Ethan, you let them know what the ingredients are. This is very simple.
Okay, so first we need some shredded coconuts,
That's 14 ounces, believe it or not. That's a lot.
some condensed milk,
And I'll help you with that because sweet condensed milk is very sticky, and it's good. It helps to adhere all of the ingredients when you do the mixing.
that looks good.
It's good.
Okay, need some chocolate chips,
Yep, that's a cup. We thought that
And-
was enough. And
some vanilla.
good. You begin mixing and see how it comes out because it's very heavy. And then
Yeah.
what we do,
Get
if you
under,
notice
flip it over.
these little dishes here, on the last show, Ethan used them to wet his hands to make nice smooth meatballs.
Yeah, now we're like doing the same thing.
That's right. Now, we have a choice here. We can either use a scooper or a tablespoon,
I like to use my hands.
or I knew you were going to say that, use your hands. Well, I actually brought some gloves so that if you feel like using some gloves, it might make the process a lot easier. Now, you let me know if you get tired, because that is hard to do.
I think I can do it, but do you want to start using the stuff we made earlier?
Sure.
And start making some?
Sure, okay. And I really won't need the gloves for that, because I was going to mix the batter there with the gloves. I prefer, and I'm going to take, and we'll put 12 on this tray with parchment paper, and I'll show you how one comes out with the scoop, like so. And what I like to do is just wet my hands a little bit and shape it so that the ends of the coconut are tucked in preparation for the dipping.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stop once all the shredded coconuts like turn a little yellow.
Okay.
So like some of them on the bottom are still white, so I'll get underneath, flip it over and get the bottom.
I will show them, good, no, you're doing well. I will show them how it is with a tablespoon. It's pretty much the same. You just have to shape it a little bit more.
It's getting a little harder, so
Okay.
I can start just
Good.
going underneath.
And I will do what Ethan likes to do. He likes to wet his hands and do it in the palm of his hands. And then he can roll it. This is how Ethan showed me.
This
roll
looks good.
Good. Okay, so you're ready.
I'll put these to the side and start making some.
And no, that came out great. And so we usually try to space it an inch or two apart, and we bake it in a 350-degree oven, 15 to 18 minutes. I usually do it about 15 to 22, so I do it about 17 minutes. And you'll see that the top pieces of shredded coconut start to turn a little bit golden brown, and then you know you're done. And that is just about, I'll let you finish the last two. There. Good. That's excellent. Now I'll take these off to be baked. Thank you.
Another very messy recipe.
Here you go, only this time I came prepared. There, you got it. So there you have the 12 beautiful coconut macaroons with the chocolate chips. Now here's what they look like when they come out of the oven. And just so you see, the bottoms are a little bit golden brown, okay? Some more than others, but you see how the coconut is a little bit singed, and they came out good.
Yeah, so do you want to start dipping the...
Yes, and I would just like to show our viewers what I did is I purchased some chocolate melts, and that's M-E-L-T-S, and they are wonderful. You can do chocolate chips too, but I also added a little bit of shortening, a few teaspoons. It says it right on the package, and it makes for a very nice, loose consistency. And what Ethan and I found is that when we dip the macaroons in the chocolate, we like to also just rub it off on the edges so it doesn't get too chocolatey, right?
Yeah, only do like about a quarter of them.
Right.
So it might be able to fall in.
Now, we do this on wax paper, okay?
Okay.
So,
About this much. Now I'll wipe it and
Perfect.
First one.
That's right. And you just take and dip it about 1/4 inch down. I mean, you can do it more if you'd like, but it's best to just skim it. And otherwise, and I'll show you what happens, because this has to chill, I'm going to dip it, and I won't skim it, and then what happens is it spreads out. And so it has like a ridge to it. But if you skim it, it's perfect.
You could want lots of chocolate.
That's right, some people do. They really, but this is just so easy. And another thing too, you can add different colors. Melts come in many, many different colors. And where it's the spring season, it will be nice to add like pink, yellow, green, you name it. Now, we did some last week, and we made green coconut macaroons, green dipped. That, you're almost done.
Just 2 more.
And you put these in the refrigerator 10-15 minutes, and they are ready to eat. And I have some right here that I'll show you how they came out. Beautiful. Good. We'll take these to be chilled, and this is what they look like. So you see some that have been dipped a little bit more than others, but that is the chocolate coconut macaroons. And would you like to take one?
Sure.
Go ahead. And I think I'll take a real chocolatey one. And filled with chocolate. Great taste. Really great taste. Now, out of the 2 things that we did today, which is your favorite?
Cake.
The cake. The cake is very fudgy. It's a very heavy cake, even though I know it's a souffle, and it has egg whites in it, but it has a very, very durable, it's a very durable cake, and it was absolutely delicious. But this is just another fun thing that family members can take part in putting together. I know that Ethan and I enjoy doing a lot of these things, and we also like experimenting. We experimented the other day with a chocolate ball that you created, and it was delicious. I really enjoyed it, and I loved having you on the show again today, and I look forward to another time. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you for joining us.